on the record with me.
To hell with the record. You had a life on the timeline. And so did you. So did I.
Look, we get the concern. What you know me? Hey, help me. Hey, what just happened? Just a moment. No, tell me you recognize me.
Stand down.
A moment ago, you said
Stand down!
Mobius. We found him. Who? Him. Loki. Thatcher's stole your lives! Thatcher's coming back! Easy. Put it down. She was going to kill him. Mobius, yes.
Where is she?
I don't know. She took me through a timeline.
That's not growing up.
I know, from Game of Thrones.
Seems pretty straightforward to me.
What do you want me to do?
We need to know what happened at the end of time. Find Sylvie. She's the reason we're in this mess.
Takes 5 years to come down here.
What does he want to show the docs? Don't worry about it. Are you okay? What happened when the cloud people stirred life? And life was a distraction. He was a god, but we found him. I said it at the end of time. Where's Sylvie? I don't know. She's still there. I just wanted time to think. It was an impossible choice, but she seemed so certain. How could she be given the possible consequences? I just wanted time to think.
Slow down, Loki. You wanted time to think, so let's think. It's okay.
Mobius. We got to the man at the end of time. And he made sense. We thought it was about freeing the timeline, but that brings only more malevolence, more violence, more war, more of him. They're coming. They're all coming. You came to kill the devil. Maybe he was. But maybe he wasn't. She was convinced he was. We fought Mobius, and she kicked me through a time door.
Well, I'd ask who won, but
it was a draw. Both kicked each other through time doors simultaneously.
Because it sounds like she kicked you through the time door. She'd stay.
I should stop that. She was in a kid and missed out. Just when I forget about it.
well, Renslayer kicked me down some steps too.
Listen,
Well,
I got kicked out as well.
She's a bailey.
Do the good old should just focus on what we know.
That is what we know. War, and it's on its way. Maybe it's true. Everything he was doing, the pruning, the preservation of the sacred timeline, it was about preventing more of him. There was no simple choice. There was no other way.
And that's who you showed us in there.
He who remains. This is his kingdom. And he said he keeps it safe, but how can you believe that? He built this place.
No, how would I not remember that?
Because he wiped your memories. And he obviously did it more than once. They have to listen to us.
Hey, believe me, they listened to you, okay? We heard you loud and clear. You have to explain to me exactly how did you just appear in there? I mean, did you come straight from the end of time?
No. I was in the past.
What do you mean in the past? Where in the past?
Here, the past TVA.
No, there is no past TVA. Time doesn't work
But
like
it
that.
does now because it's happening to me.
It's impossible.
It's possible, movies.
So you're saying it happened.
That shit looks painful though. Why is it?
Yeah.
Yeah, I saw it.
What is it?
Did
How
you see it?
how does it look?
He said, how does it look?
Looks, I mean, how does it
How does it look when I do it?
It's not that bad.
Really? I mean, I guess it doesn't look that bad.
This is so great.
Okay.
My present.
So that's where I got over.
Yeah. Well, how far
I've been
back is it?
pulled through different times in the TVA.
Time slipping.
That. I've been time slipping in the TVA.
It's impossible to time slip in the TVA.
But you just saw it happen.
Yeah. I'm having trouble reconciling it.
The shovel race.
I know it looked like your phone was time slipping, but
It must have been something else because I've never seen anything close to that happen before. Wait. No. There was one time. That guy that was here, what was his name?
Loki?
Yeah. A long time ago, he came to me complaining about time slipping. How did I not remember that?
Wait, is he talking to you in the past and you're just now remembering it?
Wow. That makes perfect sense. There's no flaw in our logic. I guess time slipping is possible at the TVA.
So you remember. What did you tell him?
I told him that's impossible.
I thought it possible because I was just with you in the future.
I think I will remember that.
You
Yes,
haven't
but
been in the future yet.
It hasn't happened.
Yeah.
You see?
Good point. It sure would be more convenient if we were having this conversation.
Radiation escalates. Escalates exponentially beyond this threshold. Likelihood of spaghettification
Increases
7,000%.
7,000%.
Proceed with caution. You might be turning them into spaghetti. So
7,000.
oh shit! Right when he saw Sylvie though.
We need to find Sylvie.
Okay. I don't know.
Where are they going? All this for Sylvie?
I don't buy it.
Nice. Is that end credit scene?
Yeah. 1982. Branch timeline. Wow. This is Oklahoma. 1982.
How do I do this?
What would you like?
Not squirrel, not possum, not rats. Something that's already dead and nothing with a face. Please.
Nothing. How do I do this?
Well, you can try our new chicken McNuggets, and we have a Big Mac.
I'm only 1 year old. Ma'am,
I want to try everything.
you got money?
Okay.
All right, that was episode 1 of season 2 of Loki. Wow, I mean, fast moving for sure. Great episode right there, man. Love the comedy in there. I love the dialogue. It was just so quick though. You had to laugh real quick and get your ass back to listening because you can miss something on there. And I thought it worked out. It started off exactly where it left off from the last time. It was jumping back and forth. You still got some confusion that's going on, especially when you're talking about time travel and trying to understand the back and forth. And I thought they did a really, really good job on it. Adding OB in there, I thought that's a good additive on there. Somebody who's been there for like hundreds of years by himself down there. He wrote the book on the guide on what to do. I like how Loki came back and, you know, tried to show everybody that who built the place back in the day and all that. So you still got a 50-50 of the leadership in there of like believing it and not believing it and not understanding. But we're gonna have to figure that part out once we get there. Finally got to see what happened to Sylvie. Right, she branched off into the timeline after she killed Kane, and so she ended up now, I guess, in 1982 in Oklahoma. Is she gonna stay there? Is she whacking out of time too, like Loki's been doing? I mean, I don't know, because she did just end up at the TVA looking at Loki. So I don't know how she got there and then she got over there.
I mean, that's not the same thing Loki's doing though. Loki's stuck at the TVA.
Yeah, Loki's stuck, but I'm saying I don't know what Sylvia's doing. I don't know if she's jumping around. She
probably has a thing to transfer through time.
Yeah, so she's just probably moving around then since she probably found some stuff in Kane's office over there. But yeah, I mean, I'm loving it already. You didn't get a whole lot from the first episode other than like what happened right after what happened in season 1 finale, and so I loved it. I mean, it's just like, let's go. Let's see what we got to do, what we gonna do, and I can't wait to see another one.
I think it's so refreshing that it wasn't that Loki got stuck in the different branch of time, because that's what I was assuming happened at the end of season 1. But it wasn't. It's the fact that he's traveling in time at the TVA exclusively, and like you don't know what the difference in time is from each spot. Like you don't know how much the future was the future. You don't know how far the past was in the past compared to where the present was, which I think is really smart in the way that they wrote that. But that was just awesome. I love that so much. And I'm glad it didn't take a long time for Loki to connect with the Morbius in the timeline that remembers him, because I was going to be really frustrated knowing that it's only a 6-episode season, that I didn't want a bunch of episodes wasted on him trying to build a friendship with Morbius again, because that's one of my favorite takeaways about season 1. So I'm so glad all that was resolved to some extent in this first episode. And loved absolutely everything about the introduction to OB. That was so smart to have somebody who hasn't had their memories erased in the same extent that obviously Morbius has had it done multitude of times. So I thought that was really, really clever. And I absolutely loved the side-by-side conversation with Morbius with present-day OB and Loki with the past OB. I thought that was just fantastic and so much fun and entertaining as hell. And just the chemistry both Loki and Morbius has is like one of my favorite dynamics of Marvel as a whole, and to see that again, just being reintroduced to that this episode, gave me all the feels. I will say I'm annoyed a little bit only because you see the potential, and especially compared to, no offense, but compared to just coming off of watching Secret Invasion, you see the potential of Marvel getting back to like where this could have really gone with Kang specifically, but we know that that's not going to play out in the same way that it was because of the fallout of that situation. But it is refreshing. It is really exciting. It gives me back that Marvel vibes that I loved from the first season too. So really excited that we're reacting to this now on our own, as our own choice, and that we get to see the rest of the season here shortly. So can't wait to check out the next episode.
All right, well look, thank you guys again for watching another Real Talk reaction for Loki Season 2, Episode 1. And until next time.